Hey there, friends and greetings. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia. So glad that you are here. And today I'm going to share with you my Costco haul for September. It is definitely more towards the middle endish of the month. I like to go at the beginning of the month, but things have just happened. I also recently went to Trader Joe's, which you guys may or may not have seen already. If you haven't seen, definitely check it out after this video. But there were a couple things that I grabbed at Trader Joe's that I didn't need to get at Costco. So some usual things that you normally see in my hauls I did not get, but I did get quite a bit. There were a few things that are coming up within the next couple weeks that I needed to pick up some things for. So the haul's a little bit bigger than normal. And because of that, guys, I am going to try my best to keep this as short as possible. Your guys' time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending the time with me here right now. So, guys, let's get right into it. And per usual, all the prices will be on the screen, and any relevant recipes or videos will be linked down below. So, guys, let's get right into it. So this is the haul. There is one item that is hiding behind this haul. In fact, let's just do that first before I forget about it, because I know myself, I'm going to totally forget. So this is going to be what's for dinner tonight. I know I bought a whole bunch of stuff and I should be making something, but you know what? I've never tried their pizza like this before. So I'm going to give this a try tonight. I did pick up a couple other things to pair with this. So going to give their, what is this, 4 meat pizza a try. 4 meat. So I'm guessing there's pepperoni, sausage. I don't know what the other 2 meats are. We'll find out later. Slowly bring you over here because I know what it's like when you get whiplash watching videos like this. All right, so we got some carrots. I have some baby carrots. This is a 2-pack. Luckily, they're a lot smaller this month. Thank goodness. I prefer always trying to look for like really thin ones. It's just easier for my kids to eat. I did get some new like freezer things, you guys. So some cheeseburger baos. These look so good. I'm pretty sure they're not new. They're new to me, something new that I've picked up. We love the cheeseburger baos over at Disney's Animal Kingdom in Florida. More specifically in the Satuli Canteen, that restaurant. It's a quick service restaurant that does little cheeseburger baos just like this. So I'm hoping these are going to taste exactly alike. That would be really nice. Another freezer item that I have never picked up before nor seen is this beef bulgogi. I figured this would be a really good idea. Someone had actually left a comment, actually I should say, on a lunchbox video that I just put out not that long ago, saying that they give dumplings, I believe they said, in their kids' lunchboxes, and I thought that would actually be a fantastic idea. I'm pretty sure maybe I could throw these in the air fryer. I need to look into that, but these look really phenomenal. Some broccoli. This is a 2-pound bag of broccoli florets here for dinners. Back there, some cucumbers. It's a 3-pack of cucumbers, English cucumbers. Down here, some red shrimp. I love making my shrimp scampi with like fresh lemon juice and then ranch seasoning. I know that sounds very weird, but it actually comes together really good. It tastes really good too. So I got that. I have 2 loaves of bread here, one for the freezer because we do a lot of sandwiches and toast and whatnot. I have 2 bags of these plums. So my kids are all involved in soccer. I'm scheduled to be on the soccer snack list, I believe, this weekend. So some plums. I always add in like something crunchy, something sweet, a fruit, and then like a little small bottle of water. So with our pizza tonight, I did grab the Caesar salad kit. This stuff is so good. I used to love making my own Caesar salad dressing, but this is just way easier. So grab that. Some Deli turkey for sandwiches and wraps. This is my new favorite turkey at Costco. They used to sell the Kirkland one. I have not seen that yet in the past couple months, but I way prefer this one. It's just easier to peel the turkey off, whereas the other one, it would just like stick to each other. So this is just way easier to use. Sticking with the lunch meats, some Black Forest ham. I did get some deli meats over at Trader Joe's, but of course we went through that already. Some raspberries here on the top. These were actually on sale, which was kind of nice to see. These looked so good. I definitely want some asparagus tonight with our pizza. I know that sounds very weird, but these just looked absolutely beautiful. I'm really picky when it comes to asparagus, and I thought these looked phenomenal. So I'm going to roast them up tonight with some olive oil and some lemon juice. Some blueberries, of course, for lunches, for oatmeals, yogurt parfaits, all the things. Strawberries are still like on really good sales, guys. I have a strawberry streusel muffin recipe that you guys absolutely need to try if you guys love strawberries. They are so good. I froze several of them, but I do plan on making another batch here for the freezer. I grabbed 2 bags of Brussels sprouts right here. My kids really enjoy Brussels sprouts, thank goodness. Some peanut butter. Look at the packaging. Is there no more of the Kirkland brand peanut butter? What is this? I needed to get some avocado mayo, so I got that. I was actually looking for some at Trader Joe's. They did not have any, which was really surprising. Our favorite burgers, these frozen grass-fed beef patties. These are phenomenal and they cook very quick. Of course, you cook them from frozen. Some pickles, our favorite pickle spears down there. Of course, these are gonna go onto our absolutely delicious tavern sandwiches. My kids love it. In fact, I asked my oldest son, like, if he remembers me whenever I pass, what is the one meal he'll always remember me making? And he said it's the tavern sandwiches. That is his #1 go-to dinner that I make. I did grab a container of the avocado oil. I believe this is the only brand that they sell at Costco, which is totally fine. I also needed to get some laundry detergent. Thanks again to you guys for recommending the Kirkland brand over the Tide. I believe Tide was on sale, but I just like the smell of this. This is like less harsh or less chemically, or I don't know. There's a difference to me between this and the Tide brand. So I'm going to continue to get that even if it's not on sale. And then right below it is some almond milk. I do get this every maybe like 4 months, 5 months or so. There's 12 cartons of almond milk. My husband uses this in his coffee. I do occasionally as well. Some peaches. Okay, I really had to bypass the fresh peaches this time. I prefer getting them whenever I make the peach cobbler in the cast iron skillet. That is one of my favorites. But back in the day, I used to make peach cobbler with cans or from glass jars like this, and my husband loved it so much, but I started getting away from that because I wanted to use like real like fresh fruit, but he does miss like this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go back to making peach cobbler the way I used to make it back in the day. Hopefully I get to share that recipe with you guys here soon. Some frozen vegetables. This is a really good stir-fry vegetable blend. Very affordable for what you get in here too. I think this is 3 pounds or so. Oh, this is 5.5 pounds. This is a lot of vegetables. We will go through this though really quickly. Some protein. I needed to get some ground beef. We have nothing in our freezers, so I grabbed 2 of the organic ground beefs. There are 3 bricks. I like to call them bricks. I don't know what else to call them. 3 bricks in each of the packages, and each brick is 1.34 pounds, which is actually perfect for our family of 5. I have in these little green bags some chicken breasts. I always grab 2 of these each month, and I'm just gonna stick these straight in the freezer. I'm not gonna cut them right now because they make quite the mess. So do not do that. Do not try to be all organized and whatnot. Some sourdough bread is under here. These are our favorite round loaves of sourdough bread. My kids are really getting into it as well. Someone had mentioned a long time ago on my Costco haul to try the apple pears, or like that's one of their go-to items is the apple pears, and I don't believe I've tried them before. So I figured now is the perfect time to give them a try. I'm sure my kids will eat these up as well. Some cream cheese, the box of cream cheese. This is the best way to buy them, you guys. It is way cheaper to buy it like this. There are 6 boxes in here. I also grabbed the Biscoff. This was not on sale. Generally, I do tend to grab them when they're on sale, but I like to have these in my pantry just in case I don't get around to baking anything for my kids' lunch boxes. I do prefer making their own little treats for their lunch boxes like muffins or cookies and stuff, but sometimes just having this in the pantry is nice to have, so I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. Some maple syrup. This is our favorite maple syrup ever. Always making sure I have that in our pantry. Guys, I am obsessed with all things Kinder's, and I think you might know this. I've never tried the garlic butter, but I thought this would be really good on like fries, like potato wedges and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, I can get that. I need that. So just adding to my collection that I have right here behind me. Some coffee. This is the 2.5 pound bag of the Kirkland brand house blend whole bean coffee. I like doing whole bean because we do a French press every day. They have not had any sales on any whole bean coffee lately. It's always been on the K-Cups, and we don't have a Keurig. But what is up with that, Costco? This is new. Okay, not new. I've seen this in the freezer section. I usually get the Kirkland brand, either the pepperoni pizza or the cauliflower pizza. I've never tried the Motor City pizza. This is like a deep dish pizza. I'm not a huge fan of deep dish, but I wanted to try something different, and I think my kids would really like this. So just having this in the freezer is gonna be great for weeknights, especially on certain nights during the week when all of the kids have something happening. I mentioned that I do have some soccer snacks coming up here soon. So some chips, a variety of chips in here. This is a 30 pack and they were on sale. I grabbed some spinach here for smoothies. Of course, I always put a big handful of spinach into my smoothies, and then of course for wraps and sandwiches and salads. Moving back down here, some chomp sticks. These are our favorite. There's 12 in this bag, and this is just a good, nice high protein snack that you can just like throw in your purse, throw in your car, or whatever. And it's just nice to have some butter for all of the baking things, some sliced cheese. This is going to go into the fridge or the freezer. This stuff freezes really well. Some grapes right here. I got grapes last time at Costco and I really didn't like them. I don't know what happened. They were the candy snap ones. Are these candy snaps too? Did I get them? Candy hearts. I'm assuming maybe that's the same thing. I don't know. But I wasn't happy with the quality of them last time. I ended up throwing like half of them away just because they were kind of shriveled up, really tiny. And so I decided to really make sure and look through the box before I picked one up and put it in my cart. And this looks okay. This I believe was on sale. I can't remember. I think I did grab it because it was on sale. This is chicken andouille. My oldest son loves red beans and rice with like andouille. So I do plan on making that. There is 2 packages here. So I'm gonna throw this all in the freezer. I've never seen this at Costco before. They usually have like the jumbo avocados, which I've been skipping lately, but they had mini ones, you guys, and I've never seen that before. So there's like 7 mini avocados in here for a really good price. I did grab 2 packages of the tortillas. I am planning on making some freezer burritos here, freezer breakfast burritos here in the next couple days. Especially, they're nice to have for soccer mornings. Behind the tortillas, I did grab my favorite box wine. You guys do not make fun of me. This box wine is actually very decent. Okay, it's really good for the price. There's 4 bottles of wine in here. It lasts for 30 days, so it'll last me until the next haul. My husband enjoys it. My father-in-law enjoys it. So it's just something nice to have that's open, where you don't need to open something new and then feel like you need to finish the bottle type of a thing. It's just nice to have. Okay, last month I mentioned to you guys that I bought the trail mix, like the little individual packages of them, and I said I thought that they sold it in bulk. Well, they didn't have it last month, but they had it this month. Very excited to see it. My husband prefers it like this versus the little individual ones, so he'll be happy to see that. Some Greek yogurt down here. This, my kids have been really enjoying after school, is my yogurt parfaits. I make my own homemade granola. I do a little drizzle of honey over it, and then of course add some berries to it. It's just a really good high protein after school snack that's really healthy. And then I have some different types of chips back here. Of course, you know, the siete chips. I love the tortilla chips. I got some salsa in the fridge, ready to go for that. And then something that I actually never really get, that's the barbecue chips. My kids have really been enjoying barbecue. I'm not a huge fan of barbecue. I'll eat it if I need to, but I thought maybe my husband would really love these, and so would my kids. So grab that. Generally, you can get Kettle Brand on sale. Not this month though, unfortunately. And before you click away, I did get something online from Costco last week that I needed to share with you guys that I did get, and that is this Further Food Collagen Powder. Normally, I like to get the Vital Proteins. I've been using Vital Proteins for like 5 or 6 years maybe, but I wanted to switch it up, and I did some research, and this is what I decided to go with for the next 6 months to a year. I like to try, like, give it a long-term time limit just to see if it's effective or not. So this is what we'll be using for the next 6 months to a year. Now I have already tried this in black coffee, and there is no taste. There was still no taste with Vital Proteins, although a lot of people said that they could taste something in there. I personally never did. Now with this, I did not taste anything. Now this is a little bit different than Vital Proteins. This you only use 1 scoop, although they do say on the directions, enjoy 1 to 2 times a day. But their recommended serving is 1 scoop. So that's what we're gonna start out with, is 1 scoop in our coffee every day and see how it goes from there. I'm gonna be buying it online only because I have not seen it in stores. I tried to look last month, I didn't see it, but it was on sale. It was like $8 off per package, I believe. So look for it if you guys are looking for a new collagen. Try it out with me, or if you've tried this before and you like this brand, please leave a comment down below. All right, you guys, and so that is it for today's haul. I hope this was helpful to you. What should I get at Costco next time? What are your go-to items? Let me know, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.